that's true. We've made it to Breckenridge and we are going to check out the Airbnb. Oh my gosh, incredible. Oh my what? Look at this kitchen. What's in there? Oh, this is our front door. And there's our beautiful Suburban we're driving for the week. Downstairs. Oh yeah, there's another little like living room down here. Towels for the hot tub, and I think that's a fire pit. This is so cute. This is like the best house I think we could have gotten. Today is Thursday and we are in Breckenridge until Tuesday, so we have a decent amount of time here. This house is absolutely gorgeous. It was one of those Airbnb listings that looked way too good to be true because this was one of our cheapest options in the area and it was the most updated, had a private hot tub. I'm like out of breath from exploring the house, but there's gonna be 7 of us here. There's only 3 people here right now. The other 4 are on their way in from the airport. They had like a delayed flight, but the plan is just to bring in the bags from the car. We're gonna go pick up our ski rentals and then we're gonna probably make like a charcuterie board and light a fire and wait for the rest of the people to come in. We passed a Whole Foods on the way in from Denver because in order to get here you have to fly to Denver, rent a car, and then drive to Breckenridge. There might actually be like small direct flights from Denver to Breckenridge, but we just ended up driving because we wanted a car once we were here. But we got a couple groceries. We got some turkey bacon, some protein pancakes kind of for the morning, just breakfast. So we got some maple syrup to go with that. Some butter for the pan. I'm obsessed with GT's kombucha and I love the seasonal ones. They're always so good. So I got the winter edition because I haven't seen that out yet. And then one of the people that's coming later is obsessed with Whole Foods cornbread. So we got him a little loaf. Then for some snacks, we got tortilla chips with Whole Foods guac, which is the best. And then Cassie got some oatmeal for breakfast. And then we got a ton of stuff to do a charcuterie board tonight to kind of celebrate and kick off the first night here. They were giving samples of this cheese. Where's the name? They were giving samples of this cheese in Whole Foods and it was one of the best cheeses I've ever had. It's like herb encrusted. I don't know. It's so good. If you see this, get this. The group going on this trip has gone on quite a few trips together. Cassie has a family house in Cape Cod, so we usually all go up there once or twice a year. And we've kind of learned that we all tend to overestimate how many groceries we need to buy for like little trips like this. So we tried to just get some bare minimum stuff because we're gonna want to like eat out. I know there's like a cute little pizza place that has little igloos set up, ton of coffee shops that I want to try. So yeah, we just kind of got the bare essentials and then I'm sure there's some grocery store close by, but I figured this was like the last Whole Foods that we could stop at. Car is unloaded, but I'm the type of person that likes to unpack when I go on vacation, especially a vacation that's like 2 or 3 days long. So I think I'm going to get settled into the room and unpack a little bit and hang some stuff up. But I'm so excited. This is my first time in Colorado. The only other time I've been on the West Coast or near the West Coast is San Francisco. So I've never been like West Coast mountains. I'm really excited to be here. It's beautiful. I was just in upstate New York for New Year's Eve, but the snow was obviously not like it is here. And I feel like this isn't even a lot of snow for Colorado. It's supposed to snow on Sunday, so I'm excited. We'll spend like all day in the hot tub, but this place is beautiful and I'm so excited to be here. Okay, I have been put on charcuterie board duty. I want to see if there's anything I can use. And I'm realizing that I'm not out of breath from exploring. I'm out of breath from the altitude. But that's okay. I don't really have a headache or anything, but I've also been up since 5 a.m. So I wasn't expecting to feel great anyways. All things considered, I feel pretty good given the fact that I've never really like been at an altitude like this. I'm gonna make our charcuterie board. Wish me luck. I'm not really like good at this kind of stuff. Okay, you guys, you have my full blessing to unfollow me because I'm self-aware enough to know that I can't just say that I'm not good at making cheese boards and then whip out the meat flour. So I know that's a fireable offense. If you have to unfollow me, I understand, but I think it looks pretty good. Actually, it looks great. Who am I kidding? The others just got here. Oh, no, my grape. The other people finally just arrived, so we're gonna figure out dinner, snack on this, and then tomorrow we're gonna wake up early and go skiing for the first day. It's officially day 1 of Breckenridge. We're gonna go skiing today, like I said. Everyone got their ski rentals last night or they either like traveled with their snowboards or something, so we're all set to go. We just have to go pick up our actual passes, the physical cards. A few of us bought our lift tickets before a certain deadline, so they mailed them to us, but a couple of us actually need to go get like the physical pass. But I'm gonna start getting ready and I think we're gonna eat breakfast here and probably plan to eat lunch at the actual resort. So far, I feel fine. I did sleep with this little like hangover patch on. I had 1 drink last night, so I didn't like put it on for actual like hangover purposes. But I was thinking that the symptoms of a hangover and like what the patch helps with kind of overlaps with anything that I might feel from the altitude. So I was like, okay, I'll just wear one. And maybe it did nothing, maybe it's just placebo, but I did wear this on my car ride home from New Year's Eve. It was like a 9-hour drive. I obviously drank the night before and I felt perfectly fine. So I do think that these little hangover patches work. I used to think they were a total scam, but finally bought them. I also used to think that it was like $10 to $12 for one patch, but the little envelope has 4 patches in it. So turned on our fireplace this morning and opened the windows. The car is covered in ice, so I can only imagine how cold it is out there. I'll make the bed in a few, but I'm gonna pick out what I'm wearing today. This is where I unpacked everything. I put all of my stuff on one side, and then my boyfriend's stuff on another side, and I didn't bother unpacking our ski stuff. We had it all in this one suitcase because like I figured we'll just dig around for it. But I have laundry in this area and then some shoes here. The more that I travel and the more that I like unpack in hotels and Airbnbs, I've learned that as long as I keep my items in like a certain area and don't like truly spread out, I'm less likely to forget something. So actually let me move my laundry like up there. Okay, but let me pick out what I'm wearing today. This is my base layer situation for today. I might learn some lessons and then switch it up tomorrow, but I'm gonna wear this little thermal shirt thing that I got from Target underneath this thermal workout running shirt from Amazon. For pants, I'm gonna wear these fleece line leggings that are actually so hot. I was gonna do 2 pairs of leggings, like one on top of this, but I think I will literally roast to death. So I'd rather feel like a little bit chilly than like a little bit overheated. Maybe that's a personal thing, but I'll start to like get, you know, frustrated and angry if I'm like way too hot. I'm gonna wear a black sports bra under the shirts, and then I have these merino wool ski socks that I got from Amazon. I will gladly link everything that I bought and planned for this trip, like where we got our skis, where we got our well, I think there's only one place to get passes, but anyways, I'll link the Airbnb and everything related to this trip that I can, but keep in mind this is my first true ski trip, so it might be the blind leading the blind. Okay, skincare and makeup is done. I put on 3 different forms of sunscreen. I had a face moisturizer that has a sunscreen, my makeup primer has a sunscreen in it, and my foundation is also 25 SPF. So I think I should be covered. My boyfriend and I took the master, which is on the top level, and then all the other bedrooms are on the ground level. So we can't really hear like if people are up and getting ready, which kind of stinks and we feel a little like disconnected. But I mean, woe is me. We have a fireplace in our room and like a giant bathtub, so no complaining here. Okay, I am suited up and ready to go. We just got back from skiing. We spent about 4 hours there. Did not realize that the mountain closed at 4 p.m. At least the lifts closed at 4 p.m. So we got there at noon. In hindsight, we would have gotten there earlier, but it kind of just took everyone a little bit to get up and at 'em after like our travel day yesterday. I had so much fun, but I will admit that for the first like hour, I was in like such a bad mood because I didn't realize when I picked up my rentals yesterday that they gave me intermediate skis instead of beginner skis. And I very much so need beginner. And maybe it's just because I knew I was on intermediate skis, so then it kind of got into my head. But I feel like I had such a hard time on those skis. So if there's time later tonight, I think we're gonna go back to the place that we rented it from and see if they'll swap out my intermediate skis for some slightly shorter beginner skis, just so I can have a little bit more fun tomorrow. But right now, I think everyone is changing into bathing suits so we can go in the hot tub. Quick wardrobe change for dinner. I'm gonna try my best to link all of my outfits from this trip on my Like to Know It, but we're just gonna go downtown and then maybe like go to a bar and get like a drink or two, and some people wanna hit the grocery store. The grocery store doesn't close till 11, but we're driving tonight. We considered walking, but we're gonna drive. So I'm not like super worried about being warm, but I do have quite a few layers on right now. My boyfriend and I got up and got ready before the others so we could go over to the ski shop and swap out my skis. The ski shop doesn't open until 8 and it's like 7:30 right now, so we're gonna kill time at coffee shop before we can swap out the skis. We have a 2023 Suburban to drive for this trip, and it's been perfect because it fits all 7 people and our skis. So if you're going on a big trip, the Suburban was perfect. This car has tons of cameras too if you're not comfortable driving like bigger vehicles. So there's a pretty easy learning curve. Just got home. I'm dead. I'm so glad I'm not doing 3 days of skiing. Some of the people here are doing a 3rd day tomorrow. I'm so dead. And it was way colder today than it was yesterday. Yesterday I got there and I was honestly hot, so halfway through the day I got a locker and like stripped a couple layers. So today I wore less base layers, and then of course I was freezing. So I had like hot hands and my fanny pack. Those kind of saved me towards the end of the day. I've been jotting down like random things as I think of them and as I kind of like come across them that I'm so glad I packed. And at the end of the vlog, I'll like read you off the list and just like share everything that I'm so glad that I have with me. Quick wardrobe change to go pick up some takeout for dinner. We're gonna go out to eat, but we're all pretty tired from skiing, so we're gonna do takeout tonight and then probably eat a lot of meals out tomorrow. And the people that aren't skiing a 3rd day have to return their skis tonight. We rented from a place called Base Mountain Sports. It's like at the base of the mountain, and they've been really nice. I don't know what it would have been like to rent at the lodge, but I really like the place that we rented through. So we're gonna go return those, pick out a place that we want to eat, place an order, and then have kind of like a chill night in. We might go out for cocktails after this, which is why I'm not in like sweatpants. I put jeans, the sweater, I have another like thermal shirt underneath, and I'm gonna let my hair air dry, and then maybe if we do go out for cocktails, by the time we do that, I can like throw some curls in it, or it'll just be dry because I'm gonna freeze to death if I walk around like this.
Coke.
Oh.
No shave.
November.
No, but what's it called?
December.
No, but what's like the word?
A month.
Okay. When you leave, or like when you pack up your things, you
leave.
Close.
You're out of here.
I don't even know what that is.
Hey, flight fit. You go from one place to the other.
Oh, they go to your house and
Religious,
slide
like
your
not.
bike to your house and sell your stuff.
Jehovah's Witnesses?
When you grab
Tackle.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, when you jump in at a concert, you jump off the stage.
What is that called? Body surfing? No, okay, but there's a crowd surfing. Yes.
When you meet a person.
Cannibal.
What?
What house are we in? Oh, Airbnb. Yeah.
It's our 3rd full day in Breckenridge. Half of the group is out skiing, but the other half is gonna go into town and kind of explore, maybe grab some lunch, definitely some coffee. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like snowing a little outside. Initially, like if I were We're all debating if we need to buy a copy of this. Where could we put this? I got a hot cocktail at the coffee shop next door. It's apple cider, fireball, and vodka.
Okay. Same place.
That's so good. We found these cute little tea towels, and I'm gonna get this one for my mom as a souvenir. I want this rug so bad. That's so beautiful. Look at this rug. It smells so good in here. It smells like leather. We might want to come back here with the others. This place was highly recommended. It's this one, Skis, Beer, and Culture. I think we're gonna continue with our cocktails. I'm gonna do the Rosemary Rising. That sounds so good.
Yeah, he was super nice.
Back at the house now, I want to show you what I found because I got some cute stuff. I got my mom this Breckenridge little tea towel thing. I thought this picture was so cute. And then we went into a shop that had little figurines of animals. And my mom's watching Polly right now and she's obsessed with Polly. So I got her this to put on her, maybe like her desk at work. It's like a little figurine that kind of looks like Polly. And then I want to get better about buying Christmas ornaments for my own tree of like places I've been or like have sentimental value. So I found this one. It's hand painted from the inside out. Apparently they use like an angled paintbrush, but I thought this was so cool. So got that. And then I also got 2 of these mugs. They're like ceramic and then this is like a silicone. I don't know. They're really cool. I've never seen anything like it. I got a black one and then that one's white with an orange logo. Per usual, I'm like panting. I'm so out of breath. But I think we're just home for the afternoon now, waiting for the others to get back from skiing. But we've been kind of bad about taking like cute pictures of each other. So we're going to have like a little Instagram photo shoot around the house while we wait for the others to get here. So I think we're gonna do like some cute hot tub pictures and then like out on the balcony over there. So we're gonna do some wardrobe changes, take some pictures, and just kind of kill some time before the others get here. But we obviously didn't go like bar hopping or drinking or anything last night, so I think we're gonna do that tonight. It's Sunday, but it's a holiday weekend, so I feel like everything's gonna be open late. Monday is technically our last day, and then Tuesday is when like everyone makes our way back to Denver and then we fly out. I just put on the same outfit that I wore to dinner the other night and added these little glove things. I wanted to get a picture in this, but it was so pitch black out. We went in the hot tub for a little bit, but now I am cozied up on the couch trying to compile all of the recommendations that I got on Instagram, so that way when the others get home, which is 5 o'clock, I feel like they should be home soon, that way we can have some like dinner options. We can all kind of pick where we want to go. There was one really cool pizza place where you could like eat in igloos that I saw on TikTok, but we just called and apparently they didn't like set up the igloos this year, which kind of stinks. Let me make a list. We've already gone to a few of the recommendations. Okay, this is my super boring outfit. I just have this bodysuit on from Aritzia with some jeans, and I have leggings on underneath that literally look like maternity pants. Okay, I put on this sweater over my bodysuit just because I think I'm gonna regret it. It's Monday, so it's our last full day here. We're up a little bit earlier than the rest of the group, so we're gonna go get kind of like an earlier breakfast at Clint's, and then when the rest of the group is up and ready, I'm sure they'll go to breakfast and we'll just like get a coffee at the second breakfast place. But it snowed a lot last night, so all of the trees have a fresh dusting on them, and it's just so gorgeous. Like, that's all new snow. That banister was completely clean, but so beautiful today. I think we're just gonna explore more of the town, and we talked about potentially going tubing today, so we might do that. I think that's like a 20-minute drive away in Frisco. We tried to go tubing today, but you had to like book it ahead of time. Everything was booked up, so we found sleds in the garage of our Airbnb, and we spent like an hour or two like sledding down this tiny hill, and then there's like a hill in the woods back there. But now we're going to go into town and get lunch, and then probably spend the most of the afternoon like exploring the shops and stuff that we went into yesterday, but the rest of the group wasn't able to. Alrighty, thank you. Back at the Airbnb, and we're about to jump in the hot tub for the last time tonight, and we're supposed to be getting more snow. We have like a winter weather advisory. Like, all of our airlines are emailing us right now. Nothing's canceled yet. Fire. This looks so good. About to go to bed. I feel like I haven't really been vlogging like our evenings, and it's mainly because like our evenings are just like us hanging out and like playing cards or playing Quiplash. We've been playing a lot of is that what it's called? Quiplash? That like Jackbox thing. Our nights have just been kind of chill, but I did put a list of like cocktail and bar recommendations on my Instagram that people sent in. So if you're coming here and like that's more your vibe, go check out that list, because we did go to a few of those like during the day. I obviously looked into them and they all looked really cool. It just wasn't really like the vibe of our evenings on this trip. It's Tuesday morning. We're just getting ready for the airport and getting ourselves ready for the day, but I am packing up my toiletries right now, and I want to show a few of the things that I was just like really glad that I brought. The first one being these patches. I wore these pretty much every day regardless of drinking, because I had a theory that if it was going to help with a hangover, it would help with altitude sickness. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but I wore these and I didn't get sick. Those might be a good thing to pick up. I got these at Target, and I think it's like $10 for this. Which is kind of misleading. It's actually 4 patches in here. I always thought it was $10 for 1 patch. I just didn't read closely enough. But you can get these at Target. They are a little bit expensive, but I think they work. Next thing would be a ton of lip balm. I had, I think, like 6 different lip balms with me on this trip, and I just kind of put them in every jacket pocket, in every purse, everything, so that like I never even had the chance to let my lips get dry and chapped. Next were mini rubber bands for like skiing, if you want to like braid your hair in pigtails or something. And then lastly was just like moisturizer, skincare stuff. I obviously brought my my moisturizer, but I brought like my heavy duty winter moisturizer. I really like the Pharmacy Honey Halo for the winter. And then every night I also use this Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Hydrating Mask. This came in like a little gift set for the holidays, but this was like the perfect size for travel, so didn't even really make a dent, but I use it every single night and my skin stayed really moisturized. I am starting to break out on my forehead. I think that's just from like wearing hats and helmets and stuff, but this really helped just keep my skin dry on top of my moisturizer. Right now I have to pack up my suitcase and get this all back in there. This is the closest I've ever been to repacking in the exact same way that I packed, so hopefully this all fits. I'm gonna wear that on the flight, and then I still have to pack up like my personal items. I love this bag. I got this at H&M. It's not online anymore, but I found it in store like the day before I left. All right, carry-on, personal item. I'm gonna wear those on the flight, and then I think we have everything that we need to have in here. I'm gonna zip it up and then weigh it to make sure it's under 50. I'm using Baze luggage, Baze. They all have this little sensor next to the handle that will turn red if your bag is over 50 pounds. I think we're in the clear. All right, all packed up, and we are saying bye to our beautiful Airbnb. I'm gonna link this on my Instagram stories, but I'll also add it in the description of this video. This place was seriously so awesome. Perfect for our group, and it actually sleeps 10. We only had 7, but we could have fit 10. We're packing up the cars, and then we're gonna head into downtown one last time and get breakfast. I think we're going to a diner called like Blue Moon or something. Blue Moose? I don't know, I'll show it, but we're gonna go eat there. I think it's at only 9 o'clock. We're supposed to be out here by 10, but this took it was like a really quick, easy checkout. They didn't make us do many things. I'm gonna throw out this trash, put my stuff in the car, and then we'll all meet for breakfast one last time, and then we're kind of just have like staggered departure times at the airport. And since we actually have 2 cars here, the Suburban for me and then another couple rented like a smaller car, so we're divided up on the way back to Denver just based on like whose flight is first. Speaking of flights, I don't know if I said this, but our gate says hold right now. It was supposed to snow starting at 5, now it's starting at 6, or now it's starting at 7, and our flight's at like 5:45, so I think we'll be fine, but like technically our gate is on hold, which I think means it might be delayed.